Hi, everyone. I'm Colleen, and welcome to the final live stream for 2023. So, of course, today we're going to be talking about 2024 and what that means for your dental office in the new year. So, today we're going to be talking about ways that you can engage your current patients, with New Year's well wishes and great messages that are dental themed in order to, like I said, engage them and just to be festive, right? And we're also going to be talking about New Year's resolutions for your dental office. Some of the resolutions you may want to consider, ways that you can achieve those resolutions, and how to make a great action plan to keep your resolutions at the forefront of your mind as we go into 2024 and throughout 2024. So I'm so happy that everyone could be here with me today on this Wednesday, final stream for 2023. But before we dive too deeply into thinking about 2024, let's talk first about Princess Dental Staffing. So Princess Dental Staffing is a dental job board. And if you've, a regular viewer and you've been with us throughout the year, of course, you already know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it one more time just to close out 2023 the right way. Princess Dental Staffing is a dental job board, and they have positions available for dental receptionists, dental assistants, dental hygienists, and dentists in a lot of different areas. Excuse me. And they've got full-time, part-time, temporary, and permanent roles. So if you have some time today, hop onto princessdentalstaffing.com, see what positions they have available in your area. If you're a job seeker, maybe a new position is waiting for you in the new year. If you are a dental office, if you're a hiring manager, decision maker, you can also hop onto princessdentalstaffing.com and get to their contact information, phone number, email, and chat is available on their website as well. Also, if you're a dental job seeker, you can also create a profile and get your information in front of hiring managers. And also on princessdentalstaffing.com, you can check out their blog, which covers a lot of the same topics that we cover in these live streams. Okay. And as a matter of fact, after this stream post, I'll go ahead and link today's blog post below so you can see some of the visuals that we'll be talking about in today's stream. Okay. Speaking of these streams, each week Princess Dental Staffing is bringing you a new live stream covering a new topic regarding your career in the dental industry. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, be sure to follow our page or subscribe to our channel. If you like our content, drop us a like. And if you want to be part of the conversation, you have any comments, thoughts, insights, or questions, be sure to comment below. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this new year. Okay. So let's first start off by talking about how we can engage patients, current patients, and just, find ways to engage your social media audiences, current patients with some really great dental themed new year messages. Okay. So, whether you are trying to engage your patients via, text messages, posting on social media, sharing something within the office, maybe like a dry erase board, or just printing out like memes and things like that to post up, sending a postcard, or even sending like email blasts or things like that. There are a lot of different ways that you can engage your current patients and your social media following. So let's talk about some quotes that you can use to help inspire you to create something that puts a smile on your patients' faces. Okay, first, Happy New Year from the Molar Express. Let's brace ourselves for an amazing new year. This new year, let's continue to extract the best from one another. Let's crown this new year as the best one yet. Hope your new year is filled with smiles. Let's scale to new heights this year. Remember, a balanced life is like an occlusion. Everything needs to align perfectly. Start your new year with a smile. Truth be told, this new year is going to be so awesome. Okay, so these are just some dental themed New Year's quotes that you can use. Like I said, you can create social media posts. You can print them on your custom created postcards and send them out that way, and those sorts of things. Okay, or you can just, like I said, post them up somewhere around your office so that when patients come in around the new year, they'll be able to see them. Most dental offices are probably going to be closed on New Year's Day. Most of them will, but doesn't mean that you can't post them, before and after the New Year holiday. Okay. And then some other quotes that you may want to use, if you're not, if it's not part of your dental culture, your office culture to be like funny or, sort of like quippy or anything like that. If you just want to send something from the heart, you can always say something like a simple Happy New Year. New year, new insurance, new smile. Start your new year with a grateful heart and a perfect smile. Or you can also compose an like out of the office message to say that you're going to be closed on New Year's Day and to wish a happy new year to your patients. Just let them know that you're going to be closed, wish them a happy new year, and that you'll see them in 2024. Okay, so those are some really great options as well. A few other dental quotes that you may want to use. These are, some of these are a little bit longer, so you may want to put them in like social media posts or, post them around your office. But these are some other really great dental theme ones. Some of these are kind of funny. First is 365 new days, 365 new chances to remember to floss. Great way to remind your patients they need to be flossing. If I'm up at midnight, it's because I forgot to brush. Funny, but also reminds your patients they need to brush, right? Got to take care of that oral hygiene. 3, my New Year's resolution is to stop procrastinating on flossing. I'm not starting until next week. Funny, funny, and just again, another great way to remind your patients they don't need to be procrastinating on that flossing. And finally, number 4, this year I've resolved to drink less and go to the dentist. I made it to the dentist. Again, just, funny, but also reminds your patients they need to go to the dentist twice a year. Okay. Already. And then, of course, also in social media, you can include, memes, common memes, maybe update, some of the sayings on those memes and, um, using some of the themes and everything that we've been talking about, or again, creating your own custom postcards with your own image and maybe just a simple Happy New Year or one of the other quotes that we gave you. Okay. All right, so next, let's talk about New Year goals for your dental practice, okay? So let's talk about the steps that you want to follow in order to create your New Year's resolutions, your New Year's goals, and how to follow through with those. First, you want to assess last year's goals, okay? So, if you didn't reach, 2023's goals, that's totally fine. We can try again in 2024. And it's a really great way to kind of assess not only remind yourself how far you've come in your dental office and your dental practice, but it's also a great way to learn, kind of what didn't work, right? So if you didn't meet those goals from last year, let's assess why or how or kind of what happened, and let's make improvements going forward, right? So last year's goals might include things like financial metrics, patient satisfaction, team performance, and the like, right? So working as a team and identifying those challenges from last year, and again, just kind of assessing and seeing, what didn't work is a great way to start by talking about what might work in 2024 and making a plan from there. Step 2, you want to develop your goals as a team, okay? So some of the goals that you might want to look at are financial goals, setting your financial targets, and that might include things like, aiming to increase revenue or reduce overhead costs for the next year. That might also include things like operational efficiency, finding ways to streamline operations, such as improving like appointment scheduling, reducing no-shows, enhancing record-keeping practices, just ways to make that easier for your team so it's less time-consuming, but just as accurate. Okay. Next, patient feedback. Patient feedback is a great thing to review for the previous year to, identify areas of improvement and see what changes you can make in order to kind of up those patient feedback scores. Team development, considering goals that focus on, developing skill sets within your team, maybe things like training, continuing education, maybe morale, those sorts of things. And finally, marketing strategies, developing or refining strategies or plans, marketing plans to attract new patients, retain existing ones. And that can include things like what we've kind of been talking about already, right? Social media marketing, community outreach, patient referral plans, maybe snail mailing things or like postcards or things of that nature, posting on your website, all of those different sorts of things. Okay. So those are some of the goals that you may want to consider for the coming year. And when you finally determine what those goals are, step three, create an action plan. This is the third and final step. You want to create a plan. Now that you know what the destination is, you need to know how to get there. Right. So you definitely want to create an action plan. You want to break it down into smaller, actionable steps, okay, realistic steps. And you want to make sure that you're assigning the appropriate responsibilities to the appropriate staff members, right? Be sure to monitor progress by like checking in regularly with your team, adjusting your goals as necessary, and be prepared to integrate new strategies and improvements throughout the year as needed when things don't exactly, if and when things don't go exactly as you planned them. Okay, so what are your New Year's dental resolutions for your dental office? Is it, holding regular team meetings? Is it decluttering the dental office? Is it increasing your dental office's social media presence? Or something else? What resolutions have you set for your dental office already? Okay, if you've already thought about, kind of some of the resolutions you want to make in 2024, go ahead and comment those below. Or, maybe some of the, if you work in a dental office, maybe some of the things that you would like to see changed, updated, improved, some of the resolutions you would like to see in the coming year. Go ahead and comment those below. Let's share and help each other out. Okay. And as always, whatever your dental New Year's resolutions are for your dental office, Princess Dental Staffing is here to help. PrincessDentalStaffing.com. You can find their contact information, phone number, email, and chat as well. Okay. All right. So that will do it today for me, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this discussion. We will be back next week with a new topic regarding your career in the dental industry. But until then, I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a wonderful New Year celebration. Continue to stay safe out there